Wow. View. That was stupid. Viewers of the um
I choked on my water.
wow.
Wow.
Viewers will see a big change. Listeners do not, but it will still be fine for you. But by all means, you can check this out on YouTube if you would prefer. We now have a tier list pulled up. And in this tier list, there are 32 songs, all 32 songs from Dangerous. And me and Jaron are going to spend the rest of this podcast arguing over where they go. You can't do that.
Yeah.
uh,
Starting.
arguing,
Never mind. Continue.
arguing over where they go. So, yeah, audio listeners, you'll be fine. Viewers, you get the treat of seeing the actual tier list. Jaron, why don't you run us through our tiers?
All right. So, well, should we start from bottom to top?
Go bottom to top.
Okay. So for our bottom track, our F tier, not track. Why did I say track? My brain's shutting down. I'm tired. All right. Bottom tier is makes new truck sound good. We
In
figured that would fit in.
In hindsight, that might be a misleading title because
Oh, you're right.
nothing on this album makes new truck sound good. So but we're gonna have to put, there's 32 things. There's gonna have to be some in the bottom tier.
Yeah.
To clarify, we went for some funny names. So if we put something in the bottom tier, we probably don't think it makes new truck sound good. That's just the name of the tier.
Yeah. It doesn't literally elevate new truck. It's just
it's a bottom tier Dangerous song.
Tier. Yeah. All right, and then above that tier, for the D tier, we have shitty ass country.
I like this tier. This is a great play on a song we will get to. Spelt with the dollar signs and everything before you ask.
For this next tier, spent a lot of time trying to come up with
just
something.
Just to go with the bottom of the barrel one.
And honestly, all we could think of was "Does the Job." So
it's a good song.
Kind of it's kind of fitting because it's about mid, right? It's like run of the mill.
It's just
right?
there. So, we're not gonna skip it, but we're also not gonna like hunt it down when looking at this album. We're not gonna go straight to it.
And then for B tier, we have Boot Stomper, right? So those are gonna be your bangers, but like not like certified trailer hood classics, which is the number. No, sorry, not the number. Which is the A tier, which is our A tier. So, you want to get into it?
I think we shall.
Okay.
So very first up, Sand in My Boots.
Sand in My Boots. I'm curious. What's your first thought for this one?
So, I think it's a low-level boot stomper.
Okay.
Cause like we're gonna order it, so like it'll go from like
what? I'm recording.
Oh, you're good. It'll go from best of the tier to worst, and I think Sand in My Boots. I think it's a good song. I like the Dangerous Sessions version more.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's, when all is said and done, I would put it as a low level boot stomper.
Wait, hold up. Isn't the Dangerous Session technically on the album?
Yes, but I think we're doing the studio version here.
Okay, fair enough.
So what would you say?
Honestly, when you said low boot stomper, I agree. I know some people love this song, and it might hurt them for us to not put it on certified trailer hood classic, but
here's the thing, right?
I like it a lot, and I think it's one of the better songs, but
it's not that like bang. It's a very good song, but I do think in a way it's almost been a little overhyped. Like,
sure, yeah.
In my opinion, but that's not to say I think it was a bad song being portrayed as good. I think it's a very solid song being portrayed as great. So put it in Boot Stomper.
Boot Stomper, and it's like a B
It'll
Just
shift
B
down.
tier.
It'll shift down
Okay,
as
so
we
it'll be
add
like
stuff.
it's like a boot stomper minus.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, these tiers are in the context of the album. I know
Yes.
we've already said that, but I just want to state that clearly. All right,
Uh,
Wasted on You. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna go ahead. I think it does the job. I'm not.
I was going to say the same
We
thing.
can. Okay.
I don't think we have
I
any
don't think
arguments there.
then I don't think we need to say much else about that. I like it. I don't hate it. It's just.
It does the job.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's
Um.
not remarkable.
This is.
Somebody's problem. This is an interesting one.
What are you thinking,
I'm gonna go.
bro? What is going on with my? There we go.
I was gonna say I think Boot Stomper above Sand in My Boots. That's what I
Okay.
think.
I can agree with that.
really like
I
this
like it.
song from the
Mhm.
moment the demo got leaked. It was one of those ones where I like downloaded the like minute long demo.
Sure.
I really like it. Now this is where we're on to more surprise than me. This is where I might have a hot take. No.
Oh no.
Oh no, do you really like it?
I really like it.
Oh no. See, I don't think there's been a song fade on me as much as More Surprised Than Me.
Wow.
Which like
Because we
so
gotta
here's
find
the
a middle
thing.
ground here.
Here's the thing, right? You said it's in the context of the album. So it's like, do I think this is a shitty ass song? No. No, I still think it's an alright song.
Oh my goodness. You want to put it? It's below Wasted on You.
Yeah, as far as
Okay.
within Dangerous, because there has to be songs in each tier, or else there
Okay.
would be like maybe 2 in D tier,
For
nothing
sure.
in the bottom. So I think in the context of the album, working with these 32 songs, I think it's a bottom rung. I do. Tom is
Okay,
gonna
but we
murder
have
me
to-
because he loves that song.
But we have to find a middle ground here. We have to find
Where
a
were you gonna
compromise.
put it? Where were you gonna put it?
Okay, well, I'd honestly probably put it in Boot Stomper. I didn't actually think it was
Top of Boot Stomper, you think?
No, like in probably. Well, thing is, if you think it belongs in D tier, right? So maybe do you want to put it just below Wasted on You as a compromise?
See,
Like,
I'll let you go a little higher because the thing is, I don't actually have an issue with the song. I actually think it's like a pretty good song, especially when you stack it up against other ones, but it's just faded on me. I don't
okay,
really have a
I'm gonna
desire
put it
to
above
listen to
Wasted
it.
on You then. On Does the Job.
Yeah, and as we progress in the list, things may shuffle, and I would be open.
And we can
Actually,
move
no,
some
I
other
think we
things.
keep it and does the job. 865.
Okay.
Do
I
it.
like it.
Do it.
What? I think I know where you want me to put it, but
Where do you want it? Where do you want it?
I think here.
I thought you were going for the. I thought you were going for does the job. I was like, oh.
No,
You think
no,
it's-
I just.
You
I had
think
to
it's
think
not
about
better than 865? Or wait, you think it's
Then
not
Somebody's
better than
Problem.
somebody's problem?
Okay. I will. Okay. Well, I guess here, since I'll put it here, because I like them about the same.
Okay.
So let me.
I
let me
think
put it-
it's better.
Is that? Okay.
I was going to put it there or like the bottom Trailer Hood Classic.
Oh, for our listeners, we're talking about B tier right now. We just keep saying there.
Oh,
Which
true. We'll be more
yeah.
specific moving forward.
Yeah.
That can shuffle around, but I like how that is now.
Okay. So yeah, we have 865 at the top currently,
Yes.
which I'm okay with because I like 865. I just know I know a lot of people really really like it, and I don't. I like it just a little bit less than most people, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I
So
still like it.
warning.
D tier. I don't hate warning, but also if you're reacting, I can't really see you 'cause I'm on tab.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't know. See, like, warning's one of those.
Like I said, I don't hate it, but in the context of the rest of the album, I'm not a huge.
I almost think, oh, it's tough because I almost feel like, don't know if I prefer warning, like beside Wasted on You and Warning, the two like kind of out there
They are kind of
ones.
similar, actually.
I
Like,
between the
and
two, I don't know which one I'd choose, which would lead me to want to put it in Does the Job. But um,
hmm. Okay, personally, I think I like Wasted on You more,
mhm.
but not by much.
I
So
think
if you wanted to, we could put this behind Wasted on You, or
I think we put it
what are you
in
thinking?
D tier for now,
Okay.
and we can see this. I'm gonna these next two are where we're gonna spice each other up a little bit.
All
This is one.
right, where do you think Neon Eyes goes? Let's just get straight to the point. Where do you think it goes?
It's either top of Boot Stomper or it's Certified Trailer Class. That's me. I love Neon Eyes. Y'all know I had it as
I
like
like it. I like it.
one of my favorite songs of the year. So
I can get on board with Top of Boot Stomper. I can
we
I
can
can
go
agree
there.
there.
I'm gonna, as we get further into the list, I'm
Oh
gonna try
gosh.
and campaign for that to go up. But
This is gonna kill me.
it is not a Certified Trailer Classic. Listeners, Jaron has just dragged Outlaw
I
straight
love
to
Outlaw.
Certified Trailerhood Classic. I will not allow it.
S tier. We don't even have an S tier. Outlaw is S tier.
I am gonna be that guy who prefers Wasted on You.
What? You want me to put this below Wasted on You?
It's just no, because we're gonna have to find a middle ground. But it's like, it's
Okay, okay.
never. I don't know. I don't really like the Ben Burgess feature.
Sure. Okay.
I don't think it adds much at all.
It's okay to be wrong.
Uh, and I don't know. I just find it kind of one
I'll take it off.
dimensional.
We're not gonna put it there. But if I was doing this alone, it'd be here. Just it would be A tier for you guys, just so that you know. Okay, so how about can we? Okay, you know what? In my heart, I know that I like it a lot. Everybody else knows it. I'm willing to put it here.
What down there?
Well, do you think it's that, or do you?
Oh, I wasn't even
It's up
going.
to you. I'm letting you place this. This is up to you. I think it belongs here, but this is you. This is on you.
Well, no, because it's a joint effort.
I know, but I'm not gonna be happy either way.
If
So,
you, I think
that's where I'm at.
I would. See, I would put it below Wasted on You, but I'm also like, obviously, you are 50% of the input here, so I'm fine if you put
Here,
it.
I'm gonna put it in front of Wasted on You.
I'd be fine if you moved it one more.
I'm just gonna put. It's fine. I'll put it in. I'll keep it where it is, cause I know I fully realize.
But I'm
That's not
okay
the
if you put Outlaw above More Surprised Than Me. If you go,
bruh.
if you like that,
Struggle.
I think that's good.
Fine.
So now we've got
Okay.
Neon Eyes, 865, Somebody's Problem, Sand in My Boots. Those are the boot stompers. Does the job. We've got Outlaw, More Surprised Than Me, then Wasted on You, and Warning is the only one in Shitty Ass Country. Now this one's gonna be maybe not divisive. What are you thinking for Whiskeyed My Way?
I think it is the lesser of the two whiskey songs on this.
Very much so. Not very much so, but like yes.
I think it's better than Warning, but I think it kind of belongs here, on the D tier.
These titles are so like, cause like I don't. Maybe we should have just stuck with like.
Yeah, we should have just done letters because
A,
our
B, C,
listeners
D.
aren't gonna know.
Because
Yeah,
like
it's fine. We'll just use letters from now on. We thought it was a good idea. It was a bad idea.
But the issue is like to say that it's a Whiskey My Way is not a shitty song, but in the context of Dangerous, you know what? Post editor Overshore, change the titles now. Just go S tier and then A, B, C, D. We will refer to it as that now. Our titles did not work that well, and I'm okay with putting Whiskey My Way as a C tier song.
So viewers going forward, it looks like this red one is gonna be S, then orange is A.
It'll be changed for them. They'll see the change.
Yeah, and then B, C, and then D. So we don't have an F tier, but it doesn't really matter. It's the lowest tier.
S, A, B, C, D. And we think Whiskey My Way is a C tier song. I kind of agree. Now this one, this is the first one that I think actually is deserving of a certified trailerhood classic.
Really?
Yes, I think this song when I
Oh,
first heard the
wow.
demo, I was a big fan. Or sorry, no, when he first performed it, I was a big fan. When he played a demo, I was a big fan. When the studio came out, I was a big fan. And it's just grown on me because I never realized how well written, how like poetic the lyrics are. I like it's funny because like I did my ranking dangerous video
Mm-hmm.
like a year ago now, and I'd be interested to see how much my list has changed from that.
Sure.
But this is one I'm gonna campaign hard for Certified Trailerhood Classic. I think it's one of the best songs on this album. What do you think?
I, lo- I mean, I just don't. It's not that I like this song. It's just not one that I come back. Like, there's a lot of other songs that I come back to before this one, and
Really?
quite frankly, I like both Outlaw and More Surprised Than Me than Wondering About the Wind.
Oh, that's a beefy take there.
I don't. I'm not saying they're better necessarily. It's just I like those songs more. So I would be willing to compromise like a in between, and put it on the A tier, because I would put it here and you would put it here, right? High, like
Yeah.
high A, and like we said,
Do you
we can move
prefer
these around.
Neon Eyes or Wondering at the Wind?
Uh, I I'm indifferent to their
Okay, then I
placement.
would
You want Neon Eyes above that?
um I would, but I mean, I think my Neon Eyes is like
I'm okay with that.
my one off. Like I'm the only guy that likes the song that much, which
You're
I
not.
understand.
No, I really like
Um,
Neon
but
Eyes.
I think from like an objective
I think Tom
standpoint,
really likes Neon Eyes.
Tom does as well. I think
Yeah.
from an objective standpoint, Wondering at the Wind is genuinely arguably the best song in the album. But preference wise, I prefer Neon Eyes, but not to say that Wondering at the Wind isn't incredible. Now
Hold up.
this
So
one,
I'm confused. So you think Wondering About the Wind is an S tier, but Neon Eyes is better?
I think Neon Eyes is an S tier personally, preference
Oh, okay.
wise, preference
I
wise.
see. Okay, well,
But I
as
was
we
willing to
continue,
settle because
we
like
might have to shift some of these around.
yeah.
Maybe one will move up to S tier. We'll see. We'll see.
So
Your
the
bartender is next.
I think it's a bottom tier dangerous song.
Yeah.
We can
Let's
both
just
agree on
move
that.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
Okay.
thing that's gone, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. It's up here. It's up here for me.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't feeling the same. This song didn't stick. It's the same thing with More Surprised Than Me. It just never stuck with me, and it's like it just feels like another like
All the songs that are
I'm
mid or
sad.
lower for you are all the ones that I would have at least at like A tier.
Man,
What are you thinking? Just tell me, like, what's your first instinct?
I
Where we put this?
I put it in between Whiskey My Way and Morning. That's what I'd be thinking.
Yeah, okay. In the context of the album, sure. And but I think, can
You
I
can
put it?
bump that up a little bit if you want.
I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just gonna put it here.
You could put it at bottom does the job if you'd like. I'd be willing to budge that way
Okay,
if you feel
done.
passionately enough. Now this one, you think?
I mean,
I
it's
kind
too good.
I kind of
It's just
agree.
like I
I
know it's a
agree.
cover. I'm fully aware of that, and I have a lot of
Listeners,
respect.
we are on Cover Me Up now, and Jaron has
Yeah,
dragged it straight to Certified Trailerhood Classic.
yeah. It's just too good.
And I think not only is
Uh,
the song too good, I think Morgan just does too good of a
yeah,
job
Morgan
covering
just,
it.
and I'm not. I do like Isabel's version, but I'm gonna be real. I think Morgan kind of just improves
I
on his version.
I feel the same. Whether that annoys people, I prefer Morgan's version. And
Yeah,
honestly, I think for me, it's a
and Morgan's
simple.
live version on
Yeah,
Tasting Country is honestly perfect. So that would be SS tier if that was
yeah.
on.
I like. Yeah, yeah. Now this one, this you know where I'd put this. You know where
I
I would
already
put Seven
agree. Seven
Summers.
Summers is S tier. Carry on.
Is it? But is I would put
What?
Seven Summers above Cover Me Up
Uh,
because it's
uh,
original. Because it's original.
sure. Sorry. I wasn't. I was just dragging it up there. Yeah, I agree with that. Honestly,
Seven Summers S tier,
just
absolutely.
because Cover Me Up is a cover, I
Yeah.
think is probably. Um, More Than My Hometown is a kind of a bop. I would call it a boot stomper.
I'd call it a boot stomper as well. I think it's good right there. As an
Yeah.
Bottom A tier song, More Than My Hometown. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Our old title was right. It's a boot stomper. Still going down. We're now on side B.
I like Still Going Down.
Do you?
I do. I I would probably put it bottom of Does the Job.
Okay.
Unless you think it's lower.
For me,
I'd be
it's
willing
like
to do top of the what tier is this? C tier.
you'd put Still Going Down above Whiskeyed My Way.
Yeah, I mean I don't Whiskey My Way isn't
See,
I mean do you okay, middle here, middle ground here? In between Warning and Whiskey My
I'll
Way
settle
on
for
C
that.
tier?
I'll settle
Okay.
for in between. If it was me doing the list alone, that's the lowest one so far. I would put.
Really?
I'd
Oh.
put it below Your Bartender, but
I really enjoy Still Going Down. I know it's pretty stereotypical and there's nothing. It doesn't really do anything special. I just kind of I like the sound. I guess maybe. Maybe
yeah,
it's
I
the
get
chorus.
that. It's just it doesn't hit for me.
I'm
But
gonna
this
be
one
real
does.
with you here. Rednecks, Red Letters, Red Dirt for me is like up here.
I'm going to say the same thing. I think this is like the
Um,
sleeper because it's kind of like um
um, kind of torn here because a lot of the songs up here are ones that you really like. So I
Rednecks,
don't
Red
know.
Letters, Red Dirt is like it's kind of sandwiched in between some of the rougher patch of the album. And I think people don't talk about this song enough. I think it's about as like good as you can get
Can
for
we
like
put
a
it?
hometown banger.
Can we put it here? In between 865 and Somebody's Problem on A tier.
I'm good with that. I'm
Okay.
good with that placement there. Um, Now moving on to the title track, Dangerous. I'm gonna be honest with you. This might be one of the most underwhelming title tracks I've
Yeah.
heard in a while.
Yeah. Just the title. Like, it's not a bad song. Like I said, It's in the context of the album. I like this song. It's just I honestly for so far for the songs that we've talked about, I think it's the worst one. What do you think?
I'd flip
Maybe the
Your
most
Bartender
disappointing.
and yeah, I'd flip Your Bartender and Dangerous, but that's
Okay.
just
Yeah.
me.
Let's just do that. Yeah.
So
Why can I not? There
you're
we
having
go.
a hard time with this.
Sometimes they don't want to move for me, and so.
All right, Beer Don't. So
Okay,
by the
I'm
way,
gonna be
Dangerous has gone to bottom tier. Beer Don't. What are we saying?
okay. So Beer Don't kind of embraces like the rocky
It's
kind
the
of
most
side.
hearty song on the album.
Yeah, it's the most hardy, and I'm pretty sure it's a hardy cover.
I did not have to be told
Um,
this was a Hardy co-write because this
yeah.
just screams Hardy.
It's not my. This is like mid for me, personally.
See, I'd
It,
put it
well, actually,
below.
no. Honestly, I'd put it below Still Going Down.
That's exactly where I was just gonna put it. Was
Okay,
in between
because I
those
do
two.
like Still Going Down more.
Yeah, so we've
So
got Beer Don't in C tier. Uh, Blame It on Me. This
I
is
tell me,
interesting.
tell me, tell me, tell me. What do you think?
I would put it on top of Does the Job. I really like this song. I
That
think it's
hurts
really
me a
funny.
lot. That hurts me a lot.
I think it's a funny song. I think it's
I
peppy, it's poppy.
like.
I like the energy it brings. I find it funny.
Can we put it at the bottom of Does the Job?
I will let you do that. I will let you do
Okay.
that. In my
Because I
heart,
don't,
it's
I don't hate it.
yeah, no,
It's
I
just
it does the
it's
job.
not that high for me.
It does the job. For me
Yeah.
personally, I think it does the job really well,
Okay.
but it still does the job.
Okay.
This
Okay.
one Something Country is next and I don't think I don't think it does the job.
So for me, it seems like something country is Blame It on Me for is something country is my Blame It on Me. If that makes sense. Like Blame It on Me is the one that does the job for you. But I'd
Mhm.
be willing to. It's. I will say that I understand that there's nothing special about it. So you want to put it down here, here? What are you thinking? Talk to me. We'll see. Because I'm kind of thinking like low here, maybe high here. But if you wanted to put it here,
Where
I
would you
wouldn't
put it?
agree with
Where would you put it?
probably here in front of Dangerous.
So, you put it bottom tier in front of Dangerous?
Yeah. Do
I'm
you think
fine
it?
with that. I'm fine with that. Like
Okay.
I think I put it a little
Uh,
lower, but I'm also okay to budget that. So, Something
um,
Country we've put
this
in
bar
D
is a
tier.
banger. I think it's A tier. Unless you think, what do you think?
I'll let you see. I would go
Bottom?
more. I would go more top of B tier, but like, I think this is a.
I can. Well,
It's a.
yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those that just never
That's
really stuck with it. I get the sentiment it's going for. I just don't think it's the most compelling. I've never attached to it that much. I've never.
yeah. You know what? I like that. Let's do top of
So we
does the
put this
job.
bar as
So
top of B tier,
yeah.
and now country ass shit.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's A tier. I'm not kidding.
I
I love this
am.
song. It grew on me so much. I understand that it's literally like when you first see the title, you're like, "Oh my gosh, what is this song gonna be?" But it's so
I'm not
it
gonna
knows what it
argue
is.
that much. Like,
Bottom. I think it's
I think it's
bottom
super silly.
A
It's
tier.
not the
Yeah,
brightest song, but I think it's.
I think it knows what it is. You
Yeah,
know, and it does it really well.
I love the guitar intro as
I
well. I
I have a
really love
lot
the
of
intro.
I love that
I
country ass shit is two tiers above the shitty ass country tier.
I am fine with that. So we are going to put country ass shit at the bottom of A tier. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think I like maybe put it a little lower, but at the same time, it's almost one of those guilty pleasures where it's like the more I think about it,
That's what it is for me.
it's like
Whenever I
nah,
hear
this
it,
is actually quite a bit of fun.
well, it's one of those songs that when it comes on, I know all the words and I love it. Like, but I don't remember that I love it until it comes on. It's like one of those songs. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I get you. I get you.
Okay.
So now
All
we're gonna
right.
move on to what you think of country now. I'm gonna come out and say it's the worst one so far.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Done.
Moving on. Me on
Neon
whiskey.
whiskey.
This is
I think
where
it's around here. Maybe. Nah. I think it's here. Here. Like
I
somewhere.
think it's in Boot Stomper or A
Okay.
tier. I think
Okay.
it's in
Yeah.
A
Yeah. Yeah.
tier. Um,
I would be inclined to put it on the higher end, but
I would be okay with that.
so how
I
about
think
below neon eyes?
I think Below Neon Eyes. I
Okay.
think
So
it's
we
like
have
one of the grooviest songs. But I love Neon Eyes, and I've been on it since the beginning. So yeah, I love that
we have
song.
me on whiskey at on A tier.
Neon
Just
Whiskey A tier, just below Neon Eyes, the second biggest A tier. Need a
and need
boat.
a boat.
This is the
Now,
okay.
I love the instrumentation on this song, but other than that, it doesn't really do much for me. I don't hate it, but what do you think?
I'm thinking top of B tier. I'd put it above this bar. I think it's a lot of fun.
So
Um,
many songs above Outlaw and it hurts.
I think it's like his Chattahoochee moment, and I think it's
All right,
really
Silverado
really
for
fun.
sale is S tier.
Yes,
Continue.
Silverado for sale. We can go there. Absolutely, certified trailer hood classic S tier.
Heartless is. I mean, Heartless is good, but probably like probably top of
I'd do that.
D. Yeah, top of D. But
Top
like
of
it's
bottom
good,
tier.
you know. I think I'm gonna be real with you. These next four are gonna be kind of hard for me to not just kind of put them really high.
I
Okay
agree for the most part. So we are now
okay.
on Living the Dream.
So living the dream. I'm so very much tempted to put it on S tier for the lyrics alone and just the complete honesty and like raw lyrics. But I do have a problem with the production when it comes to like the blaring horn noise that happens.
I also find it incredibly repetitive. Like the instrumental doesn't really go
Yes.
anywhere.
Um,
So
how about we like I do like it more than Neon Eyes, actually. But if you like Neon Eyes more, I'm willing to like put it somewhere in the middle, maybe here on the A tier.
it's see, I'm just sitting here. It's funny because it's like I put Neon Eyes as one of my favorite country songs of the year, and it's like though I do like, I think it was my most played song of 2021. But I'm
Ah,
like objectively speaking, there are better songs than Neon Eyes. I just preference love it.
for sure. And that's where like
That's where it gets
obviously
tough. That's where especially list week
obviously
gets tough because it's like
obviously I know that Silverado for Sale and Quit in Time are better songs than Outlaw, but that doesn't
that's
stop
the
me
thing.
from
Is like
putting them on.
I think wondering about the wind Silverado. I think they're better than Neon Eyes, but like I could not put Neon Eyes as my representative for Dangerous. But that's getting a little off topic. Live in the Dream, I would put it below 865.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
where
kind
I'm
of where I was.
feeling. A tier,
If it
middle of
was
A
me,
tier.
honestly, I do have issues with the production, but I would probably still put it on S tier if this was just me,
Interesting.
because I just really like the lyrics a lot,
Mm.
like a lot.
Quitting
Quitting
time,
time, S
S
tier.
tier, S tier. Now wait, what order do we want to put these in? Because
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I okay, I wasn't gonna go that far. Um,
I think Quitting Time is the best song on this album,
if
even if it's not
you
my favorite.
as long as I
Oh,
think
you're a little Seven Summers boy, aren't you?
this is the thing. I think as long as Quitting Time and Seven Summers are the top two, we can both go to bed happy.
That's true.
So you can pick the order. You can. Which do we want? Quitting Time at number one or Seven
It's
Summers?
Quitting Time's number one.
All
I
right.
love both of them.
And then
So
the other thing I would bring up, I would put Silverado for Sale above Cover Me Up.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, I would agree with that.
I think Silverado for Sale is like incredibly wholesome. I was not expecting it from Morgan, and I think it's a
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
fantastic song. Like when I think of just like this is gonna sound super vague, but like when I think just straight country music, Silverado for Sale is one of those. It's wholesome, it's genuine, it's a nice story
Mhm.
being told, it's personal. I think it's just a great song. So
All
the
right, now
final two.
we have the two Target bonus tracks that got added. That got added to all streaming services because Target dropped the ball. Do you remember that?
Oh my
Let's talk about.
gosh.
Let's actually talk about that because if you bought the Target version of Dangerous, you got 2 extra tracks on the CD, right? Well, I was one of those people, right? I bought that CD, and guess what? Those tracks just aren't there.
Weren't there. And
They're
didn't
just not.
Target put the album out like 3 days early?
Yes, they started.
How do you mess
Yeah,
that up?
yeah. So Morgan was like, "All right, screw you guys."
Then he started
and
leaking it on TikTok. He's like, I want to be the one to leak it.
yeah. So that's what happened with these songs.
Dang. So this side of a dust cloud,
Okay, this
I
might be a
really
hot
like
take.
this one.
I like this side of a dust cloud more than Band-Aid on a bullet hole, and I
That's
know
not a
people
hot
love
take at
Band-Aid.
all. That's not a hot take at all. At least here for me. With me.
Between us two, it's not.
Between
But I
us two,
feel
it's
like
not a hot take.
all right. So I'm leaning around somewhere here.
I'm thinking the same direction. Do we want to put it above 865 or below 865?
I would like to do it above.
I'm okay with that. I think it's a really cool idea. Like
I think Band-Aid of a bullet hole is just discount. Oh wait, sorry. We just put this side of a dust cloud on A tier, just to clarify.
the like top half of A tier.
Yeah, it's just below. It's number 4 on A tier.
So
I think Band-Aid on a bullet hole, like I was saying, is discount Sand in My Boots. Just because it's just like the vibes I get from it. It's not even lyrics.
I don't.
Just how it sounds.
I actively don't like the production on this song.
Okay.
I can deal with like, I can deal with
so how low
pop
do you think
country.
this is?
I like when it's done well, pop country, but this song I just straight up have an issue with like the mixing. I think it's really bloated in the mix. The claps and kicks just
that's interesting because I don't have that issue at all. I just don't think it's.
I think it feels choppy. It honestly feels like a demo to me. I think had the production been better, I think you're looking at an A tier song. But genuinely, like I have almost abstained from this song because just the production bugs me a lot.
Okay,
so
well then
I'd be tempted to go bottom of C tier, right below Warning. Now might be a hot take, but I just can't deal with the production. I'm sorry.
because I don't feel very passionately about this one, I'm just gonna agree with you because
it's similar to the Walker Hayes song, the new one. In the way that New Music Friday won't be out yet, so you're getting a little exclusive, like ooh. But I feel the same way. Like, wow, the difference is like I think Band-Aid on a Bullet Hole had the potential to be good. Walker Hayes' new song, Drinking Songs, didn't have the potential to be good, and it was just like I listened to it and it's just jarring. It's like wow, this is really poorly put together.
All right. So before we solidify this,
any last changes?
Any shifting.
I mean, I know what I would want to do on a few of these. I would switch only thing that's gone and blame it on me.
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold up. So
But that's just
here's
me.
only thing that's gone and blame. Okay. Okay. Is there any other moves that you're interested in? I'll do that. I just did it. So
Um,
what's another?
you know what? As a joint list between two people, I think this is looking pretty good.
Okay.
So, are we gonna lock it in, or do you have
Do
what changes do you want to make?
you think I could maybe just?
I will let you. I will let you.
Okay. Let me have this. Putting an outlaw
Outlaw
at
has
the
been
top
moved
of
up.
B.
So, our list is solidified. This is our dangerous tier list. We tried to come to terms with each other. No, I saw that. You ain't moving Outlaw to S tier. Bring it back. This is our final tier list. I will now read it out for y'all because, like, listeners. Also, listeners, let us know. Does this work? Like, is that enjoyable to listen to, or is it not all that without the video? Because, like, if it works, we'd love to do
This
more
is a
like
little
these.
bit of an experiment. If this
Yeah,
was lame and boring, just tell us. And
tell us, and we won't do these again on podcasts. We might do them as like actual videos, but we won't include them in podcasts.
That would be fun, I think.
It would, but let us know what you thought of it audio wise. If you enjoyed it, if you were able to follow, if you think it can be good, we just need to be more direct with our speech. Let us know. But from bottom, should we go top to bottom or bottom to top?
Definitely bottom to top.
All right, so we're going from worst to best. In D tier, from worst, we have What You Think of Country Now at the bottom. Your Bartender. Then Dangerous, Something Country, and Heartless was the top D tier song. Mm-hmm. Moving on to C tier, at the bottom we had Band-Aid on a Bullet Hole, Into Warning, then Beer Don't, still going down, and Whiskey My Way. Whiskey My Way was the top of C tier. Does the Job, or B tier. These are our mid songs that, like, they're there, we don't mind them. Starting at the bottom, we go Only Thing That's Gone, featuring Chris Stapleton. Blame It On Me. Wasted on You. Then More Surprised Than Me. This Bar. Need a Boat. And then Jaron's Baby Outlaw. That is B tier.
Be honest with me. Where would you put Outlaw if you were doing this? Be honest.
C tier.
Break my heart.
C tier.
You wouldn't put it in a D tier? You're not lying to
me.
No.
I put it in C tier.
Okay. Continue. I just had to.
Moving on to A tier. Now we're getting into the really good ones. Going from bottom to top of A tier, it goes Country Ass Shit. More Than My Hometown. Sand in My Boots. Somebody's Problem. Rednecks, Red Letters, Red Dirt. Living the Dream. 865. This Side of a Dust Cloud. Wondering About the Wind. Me on Whiskey. And then Neon Eyes caps out the A tier. And then we had 4 songs as S tier. The certified trailerhood classics, the highlights of Dangerous. From number 4, we had Cover Me Up. Number 3 was Silverado for Sale. Number 2 was 7 Summers. And the number 1 song on our tier list was Quittin' Time. Let us know what you thought of this tier list. Did we do good? It's obviously tough when, like, there's multiple people. Jaron's continuing to just drag Outlaw to S tier. But yeah, with that, I think we can begin wrapping up this episode of the podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let us know, as always, your thoughts on anything we discussed in this video. Jaron, do you have any thoughts you want to add?
No, just let us know, because I think we're interested in doing more stuff like this. But if we need to, we can do it in a video, video format. No, not podcast at all. But if the podcast listeners like it,
we are more than down to
DM us or let us know on Discord, or comment, get on YouTube and just comment and be like, hey, I'm an audio listener and it was kind of boring. So just let us know.
Yeah, we are open to feedback. And with that, we're going to close this one off. Thank you for listening. As always, we made it to the end. You are the best of the best. And we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Goodbye.
Sayonara, ladies and gents.
Adios.